OkBuddyRetard. Do you recognize this name? Most likely not. But what you probably do recognize are the plethora of popular memes that spawn from the subreddit. Crab Rave, Johnny Yes Papa, The Return of Sans, and Fortnite Burger are all some recognizable memes from this past year. And OkBuddyRetard has only been around for just over a year, yet has managed to gain over 288,000 subscribers. Today we'll be asking, what is the appeal of OkBuddyRetard? And why will it overtake all the other meme subreddits to become the future of memes? But first, here's a little backstory on the OkBuddyRetard subreddit. I'm sorry if I butchered the explanation, because even after almost a year of being on the subreddit, I still don't completely understand it. But honestly, I think that's intentional. OkBuddyRetard is a subreddit for ironic memes that look like they were made by a child. This is the most generalized statement I can make about the variety of content there, and my difficulty of explaining the subreddit leads us to our first point. One thing you have to understand about the meme community is that there is a group mentality of hating the outsiders, or the normies. This group thinks that the normies are just sheep who follow the trends that are set. In my opinion, the whole hating normies thing is really dumb and elitist, but it exists and it's important to this discussion. The dank memes community started as a hub for people who wanted to get away from the normie formats at that time. This is why in the early days of dank memes, people often went over the top with the edginess. Even today, the dank memes community sees itself as unique and different, but are they really? The dank meme subreddit is the most popular meme subreddit on Reddit. Instagram meme accounts are really popular with hundreds of thousands of followers, and dank meme YouTube channels get millions of subscribers and views. To put it abruptly, the dank meme community have become the normies. So where is the next line of defense against the normie invasion? OkBuddyRetard. Why? First, it's at the point where it's popular enough to be known across the internet. It's not some obscure unknown subreddit. So why isn't it flooded with newcomers who dilute the quality of the content there? Simple. Because the content is hard to understand. When a newcomer first steps foot into OkBuddyRetard, chances are he won't find the memes that are funny. He'll find them odd and confusing. The memes of OkBuddyRetard are so different from the conventional humor on the internet that it keeps away the normies. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that if you show a dank meme to someone on the street, they'll most likely get it. But if you show an OkBuddyRetard meme to a random guy, he'll just look at you weird. This buffer against instant popularization prevents a quick death from being too popular. This ties into my next point. Meme formats are a major and interesting part of meme culture, but I think that they are part of the reason why memes have grown so stale. Meme formats become popular because they are relatively universal. Quote or image from pop culture which can be applied to different situations. And meme formats are very easy to use. It doesn't require any creativity. For example, to make a popular Drake meme, just put text of something you don't like in the top panel, and text of something you like in the bottom panel. And with the rise of meme generators such as Mematic, one doesn't even need to actually make the meme themselves. Now I don't think meme formats are all that bad. They can be a unique way to send a message or tell a story. But when it comes to actual jokes, all meme formats do is foster an environment of uncreativity. Take, for example, the recent boys locker room meme. When the meme first appeared on the teenager subreddit, it was pretty funny. However, the format of the meme was easy to replicate. All you had to do was just add a different punchline image at the bottom. Because the meme didn't require any creativity to make, the teenager subreddit was flooded with literally hundreds of boys locker room memes, all of which were relatively successful and reached the front page. However, this resulted in the joke becoming old real quickly, and the meme ended up dead within a day. This is just an extreme example, but we could find others like it. For example, the dank meme subreddit uses many of the same formats over and over again. This makes browsing the subreddit overly repetitive and boring over time. The founder of OkBuddyRetard, Herbizia, understands the detrimental effects of meme formats. She defended against this by making the subreddit reject formats. When a meme format became too popular on OkBuddyRetard, she would ban it. Originally, this policy was unpopular with the community. People saw Herbizia as a party pooper and hated her for it. The backlash against Herbizia was so strong that she said that she would leave the community and not ban memes anymore. The community rejoiced initially, but quickly realized their mistake. Since meme formats were now allowed to grow, OkBuddyRetard started getting flooded with low-effort, cookie-cutter memes which made the subreddit unfunny. Within a week, the community was begging Herbizia to come back and ban formats again. Herbizia got to say "I told you so" to us, and she returned a hero. Ever since then, the subreddit has turned its back on its formats. This is a great thing for the health of the community because it means that you have to be creative to become popular. This isn't dank memes, where you can just make yet another Avengers of Minecraft meme and get front-paged. Even though I said before that OkBuddyRetard is essentially role-playing as a 5-year-old making memes, it's actually pretty hard to make a successful meme there. You not only need a good understanding of the subreddit style of humor, but also the creativity to make a joke that fits the style of humor that hasn't been done before. This constant demand for ingenuity due to the lack of formats prevents OkBuddyRetard from becoming stale and unfunny, and it makes sure that the subreddit always stays unique and funny. In my opinion, this is the strongest case for OkBuddyRetard becoming the next great meme era. However, there is still one more factor which I think will play a role. We're at the point in time where people who were kids during the advice animals era of memes are now grown into teenagers and young adults, and as I've said in my previous videos, looking back on something from our past has us see it in a positive light. And now, a lot of us have become nostalgic for the old days of memes. OkBuddyRetard capitalizes on this nostalgia in two ways. The first is through the appearance of the memes themselves. The quintessential image of a meme is the advice animals format, a reaction image with white impact font on the top and bottom. And while this specific type of meme is quite outdated, it's still what many people think of when first hearing the word meme. OkBuddyRetard often uses this advice animal format in its memes. Yes, while this is part of the irony of the subreddit, I still think many people are happy to see the meme format of their childhood come back in some way. It's the same reason why Doge has made an unironic comeback. Doge was such an iconic meme from the early 2010s that it always held a soft spot in our hearts even after he died off, which is why he made a resurgence this year, being used in a completely different way. Another reason why OkBuddyRetard plays to our nostalgia is the relative simplicity of the memes. I don't know what it is about modern memes, but they lack the innocence and lightheartedness of memes from the early 2010s. OkBuddyRetard brings back this feeling. It brings back the days where memes were just silly pictures you made for lighthearted fun, and for me, this is the strongest appeal of OkBuddyRetard. OkBuddyRetard is great because it has the perfect combination of the past and future. It calls back to the past by using both visual aesthetics of that time and replicating the lighthearted innocence of the older memes. However, it also looks to the future by introducing a fresh take on humor which hasn't been done before and rejecting the parts of modern meme culture which are detrimental. It's this combination which makes OkBuddyRetard special and will propel it to become the harbinger of the next great meme era. If you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching the whole thing. I just wanted to say that you guys crushed it on my last video with an unprecedented 39 likes. Let's keep the energy going. Remember to like and comment on the video and share it with your friends. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. This is Ryvetcha, and I'll see you next time.